Wow, welcome back to the vlog. Join me here at Phantasialand. The time is 5 to 11 and the park opens at 11 AM. They let us in early, and as usual, always like to go to the back of the park. So heading to F.L.Y straight away. Because yeah, everyone typically goes to Taron, just making sure I've got the right way. Yeah, it's a busy one. Here's the first weekend of Wintertraum, something like that. The park's open 11 to 8 PM. And yeah, yesterday I was looking at the queues, they look pretty long. Which is a shame because midweek everything's been walk-on as I've been looking. But that is what it is. Hopefully get on all the rides. I'd love to do the main roller coasters twice at least. Just walking past Taron and see what the winter event is like. Love it here, one of my favourite theme parks in the world. And yeah, let's go and have a morning ride on F.L.Y. So what, I can't believe how nice the weather is here today. It's meant to be raining all day. There's not a cloud in the sky. People are already on Taron and the park still, it's before 11 AM. Yeah, getting pretty close to F.L.Y now. Yeah, we're almost there. I hope I can get on it within half an hour. It's literally sold out today. I had to actually get my ticket on a ticket swap website 2 weeks ago with how busy it is here. But yeah, I think most of the day the roller coasters are going to be an hour queue, but let's see if I'm right or wrong. Beautiful around here. Music is pumping out. Beautiful. Wow. Phantasialand, everyone. Here we go into one of the best themed areas on the planet. Worth coming here just for this. Just take it all in. lovely ride there on F.L.Y. Yeah, wait, just done about 20 minutes in the end, so not too bad, and the queue's building up now. Yeah, I've always not actually been absolutely amazed by the ride itself, riding it, although there's some good moments of airtime. And for flying roller coaster, yeah, it's right up there. Still a sort of top 50, top 100 roller coaster, here it comes. But it's certainly in the top 5 or higher for theming and just looking at it. So my plan is today, sorry if that's not a very popular opinion, but yeah, I actually don't find it that comfortable either, the trains. I find them a bit tight. But probably actually enjoyed it more than my last time on it. I remember last time I got a bit motion sick on it, which I never do on roller coasters. For some reason do on here. I don't know if it's because it's so long and you just don't always know where you are on the layout. But yeah, so my plan is to whiz round and get on some of the roller coasters that I know will build up later, particularly Winter's Force, Winter's Fear and Crazy Bats, because the queues for them get a lot longer as everyone in the morning rushes to the big rides and leaves them till later. So I'm going to go straight to them now, then after I do them, the smaller rides, hopefully get my ride count up, I can relax a bit more for the rest of the day, just taking the shows that are on later, which I'm really looking forward to. And oh, I'm going dark there. Yeah, that's what today's about a bit more. A lot of the time I'm rush, but I just want to take in Phantasialand for once rather than worrying so much about the ride. I'll happily queue for Taron once or twice for an hour, but from what I can tell, later on in the day it quiets down. So yeah, I'm playing it a bit differently. I'm trying to be tactical here. And yeah, going to the Winter's Force and Fear, which are actually brilliant roller coasters anyway, Mara spinning roller coasters, that do, like I say, build up a lot later on. I'm talking an hour each. So let's see if my tactics pay off. Stay tuned, let's find out. It's nice to be in a nice quiet area now. Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna pay off. What I'm gonna do is when I get there, I'm gonna see how long I queue. Then I'm gonna put the queue time in for the roller coaster 2 hours from now. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And that'll be interesting. And I'm hoping to feel very smug about how I've done things, but it may backfire. Winter's Fear and Winter's Force are both saying 10 minutes. I'm sure that is what it's going to be. It's very quiet round here. Now again, just to recap, very briefly, I don't want to go on, but the queue for Taron now is over an hour and F.L.Y is as well. I think they're going to be like that for the whole day. I mean, Taron was an hour as soon as I walked in the park, basically. So I reckon I'm going to put the queue times in now for how long Winter's Force and Fear are at 2 PM, which is in about 2.5 hours. Well, about 2 hours. And then I'll see what Taron's like then, because I bet Taron will still be the same, about an hour. I just had my rides down Winter's Force and Winter's Fear. The first one done was Winter's Force, took about 10 minutes to get on, and Winter's Fear, which took 35 minutes. So, no, 25 minutes, so a total of 35 between them. That's how quick the queue built up within one ride. So yeah, 35 minutes for the two. I wonder what the total time was. I'm guessing at 2 PM, I would have already put in how long the queues were by then. I'd say a total of 50 minutes each, so 1 hour 40. Now I've got the last ride to get on that gets massive queues, which is Crazy Bats. That was at 10 minutes, it's just whizzed up to 30. That's okay, as I know it gets longer later. F.L.Y and Taron are staying at the same. So I'll go on this. Doing well for rides actually so far. I can't believe this will be my 4th roller coaster, and it's hasn't even been an hour and a half yet. So let's get on the Crazy Bats. Yeah, so it's just before 12:30 now. I'm guessing just got into the queue for Crazy Bats. We're basically at the entrance to go in. Yeah, basically the entrance to go into the building. I'd say we'll be off by 1 PM, just over 30 minutes. And then it'll be chill time for me for a bit, get some food, that sort of thing, and go from there. Yeah, from what I remember, this is actually one of the few VR roller coasters that are really good. Coasters in VR. It's about 4,000 feet long as well, a long roller coaster from Vekoma. I think it's Vekoma. Yeah, looking forward to getting back on this. Just got off my ride of Crazy Bats. Goodness, that VR makes me feel really queasy. It's a long ride as well, so when I got to the 3rd lift hill and the ride stopped again, that's when it really kicked in. I had to take it off for a second, the VR. Literally felt I was going to be sick. Yeah, so much stopping and going on that ride, and with the VR, I get like that anyway with VR. It's really good how it's done, but yeah, just not the type of experience I can really do longer than a couple of minutes for. But yeah, glad I done it. And it is 1 PM as I predicted, and we'll come off of that, done 4 of the roller coasters, and it's only 2 hours into the day. That means I can start to just take it easy for a bit, and I'm going to go and have some food. I've just been looking at the different options. I don't want anything too massively filling or anything. It's easy to be very unhealthy at theme parks, so I'm going to there is a Mexican place doing burritos and things like that. So I think I'm going to check that out. And also it's right next to Rio Cayapas, the amazing log flume here, which I'll probably head on after lunch. So that should work out pretty well. So the time's just gone 2 PM. I've finished my nice lunch there. Just looked at the queue times as well for things like Winter's Force and Fear from earlier, and they're 50 minutes each now, so that'll be a total of 100 minutes when I wait 35. So yeah, fairly smug about that, fairly happy about that. If you come in Phantasialand a weekend over this busy period, which is literally, well, every weekend they're open, yeah, definitely get here early and get on some of the rides like Winter's, Fear and Force, and F.L.Y, and and the Crazy Bats, because yeah, they do really build up. Obviously you can go to Taron straight away, but from my experience, every time I've been here, I've got here before opening, it's already got a massive queue at the gate for it, because it's quite early when you come in. And so I'm just happy to queue for Taron. I've got 2 options now. You can either have a wet ride, it's got nice out again on Rio Cayapas, or go on Taron. Taron showing 70 minutes. Yeah, they normally overestimate tiny bits, I'd say an hour. And I would like to do Taron at night as well, so I'll probably do Taron now actually. It was 80 minutes, yeah, it's just gone down to 70. The restaurant, when I went in, it was empty, and now it's, I sort of looked up, I was looking at my phone doing all sorts, looked up and it was full. So yeah, I think the lunch rush is now, so it might go down slightly, Taron. Yeah, I'll go and do Taron, I think, and then maybe Mystery Castle. I don't know if I forgot or it just wasn't on last time. I seem to think it was closed, but yeah, the single rider queue is open. And I saw a train going round with a spare seat a minute ago, so hopefully it won't be too long. Taron after only a 10-15 minute wait in the single rider queue in row 2, and that has completely blown me away today, to be honest. I never have had a ride like that on it. I've been here, this is my 3rd visit. I've been on it 4 or 5 times at least. I think more than that, because I have been in the single rider queue before. Oh my goodness, that was just full of ejector air time and forces on the launches. The launches were much more forceful than I remember, and just overall the ride finally lived up to the theming that is around it for me. I've always said it's overrated, the top 50 coaster at that. Now it's in the top 15, I think, top 15, top 10. Wow, I need to go straight back round and have another ride. I've never felt like that coming off the Taron. Well, I've had a look at the weather, just uploaded a short of Taron as well, make sure to check that out. And it's going to stay a similar temperature, maybe get ever so slightly colder, and it might rain later. So I'm going to get on Rio Chiapas now, Chiapas, whatever you call it, and then go back on Taron as an excuse to dry off, have my orange Fanta, and then go to Mystery Castle. Tell you what, it's working out such a good day thanks to Taron's single rider queue. That's yeah, made it perfect, to be honest. I'm not actually too wet at all after that. I mean, my trousers, as you can see, here's shaky hands, are a bit wet, but well, let me turn you around. Okay, this leg did get it a bit. That one not so bad. My waterproof coat on, so yeah, I'd actually re-ride that straight away. I'm not gonna, because I've got plenty of other stuff to get on. I mean, the main rides I've still got to do today are Mystery Castle, the drop tower that I love inside, Taron, the Huss top spin, that's amazing, and Black Mamba, the B&M invert. Love that roller coaster. Closest thing you can get to Nemesis at the moment. I'd like to ride that twice. I'd actually like to do Rio Chiapas, what I've just done at night. I've always wanted to do it at night. It's hard. I don't think they normally open it at night in winter, but they are this year. So hopefully get on that. I'll probably have a ride on Taron as I go past now, you can't not, and then get to Mystery Castle. And there's a few dark rides I've never done before, and hopefully do them, and then we've got shows this evening as well. So in the single rider queue and just been sent to the front row, Taron. Oh, this is going to be amazing. From what I can tell as well, the queue doesn't look that big in the main queue for Taron. It's advertised 45 minutes. It looks like 15-20 minutes. I can't quite tell. I don't know how much extended there is that I can't see. But yeah, overall it's been a lot less busy today than I expected. Apart from, like I said earlier, Winter's Fear and Winter's Force, 60 minutes each now. Would not have been doing that, I'm afraid. Would not have been doing that. Train service on Taron. Here we go, about to have a front row ride. Instant reaction video of Taron. Look at the hair in front row. Again, incredible. I mean, it didn't surprise me as much how good it was that time because I had that initial surprise earlier. Still amazing. I don't know, it's going to be top 15, top 20 still. I don't think it's going to go top 10. I don't know, it's so re-rideable, I could just re-ride that all day. And I'm going to have some night rides on it later, which will be just ridiculous. Also, F.L.Y and the area of Rookburg is having some sort of show at 6 or 7, like a light show. I think it's 5:30, 6 or 7 it's happening. And also, a Mystery Castle is having like a light show similarly every 20 minutes later on when it gets dark. It's only about an hour now till it gets dark, so I can't wait to see this park at night. Some parks, like, I mean, it's only a 9-hour day today, and obviously I got here when it opened. Sometimes it just feels like a little bit of a chore waiting till the end of the day or for it to get night time, but not the case here at Phantasialand. So much to do, so much to see. The weather's helping. Yeah, definitely going to be here till the very end, I think, tonight. I can't wait to get on some night rides. I just walked past the Tacoma Boomerang and there's a single rider here with only 2 people in it, so they might as well do that. 30-minute advertised wait. It'll be on it in cycle, I reckon. Kind of going off those family boomerangs. Maybe it's just the past few I've done. I mean, the theming for this one's great, but the layout is so short and the dispatches are really slow, but I think that was partly the operations. But yeah, the last one I've done was Luna at Liseberg, which I had big expectations for, being the tallest one of its kind, about 100 foot. And yeah, just hardly done anything in the layout. Yeah, I have done some better ones. There's the one in Denmark that I've done recently that was pretty good. Was it Denmark? Yeah, I think it was Denmark. I can tell you the theme park, it was at the one with Phoenix. There it goes now. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. A bit of a long layout on that one. But yeah, glad I got to do this. Wasn't expecting to today. Getting a good ride count. Look forward to totaling it up later. And I'm definitely going Mystery Castle now. I keep saying I will, but don't get around to it. Absolutely love this flat ride. One of my favourite flat rides ever, actually. For various reasons. It's not just the ride itself, because the ride is okay. It has got different modes, I believe. I love it how all the ride operators get in like costume and the queue line for it, the building. Yeah, the build up for it is all really cool. I believe there's a pre-show as well, a small one. But yeah, let's go and get on that. I'll get a bit of much footage as I can of it. Well, some good news as well. Just hit 200 subscribers. Thanks, guys, while I've been at Phantasialand. I'm quite proud of that because it took over 3 years to get to 100. It's only taken 6 months to get to 200. And when I get to 250, like I promised, it's going to be another subscriber special. And yeah, I guess I am putting out more content now. My lifestyle has freed up quite a bit. I mean, I can do more, which is really exciting. And yeah, I'm going to keep it up. I want to hopefully hit 300 subscribers within the next 3 months. Let's get it a bit quicker. Oh, look at this view. Any ideas for content or anything anyone thinks I can do, let me know. I am thinking of doing a video on Falcon's Flight, the new roller coaster opening in Saudi Arabia, with my thoughts on that, but not just my thoughts, something a bit different. Like, I was thinking about actually dissecting it and trying to answer whether this will be the world's best roller coaster. So I'm not going to give my thoughts just yet, but I need to work out how to like edit some things and that, because I haven't really got a great place to do it. But yeah, save, subscribe, because hopefully that'll be up in the next few days, if not a week or two. Also, something that was really cool about Mystery Castle this morning is I stayed in an Airbnb local to here. It's only like €25, and yeah, everywhere else was super expensive. I got really lucky with this place. And you walk out the door and you walk down the road and you're walking up to this from like a mile away. Just gets you in the mood in the morning, doesn't it? Don't think I got any footage of that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Here we go. Oh, I love it. So cool. Yeah. And the music's not particularly scary, but reminds me of sort of Resident Evil 4 or Village. Yeah, so cool. Love it in here. I'll probably do this twice now.
Ja, du musst fast meinen Finger abgerissen, aber das ist so.
Now that is absolutely fantastic Mystery Castle. I tried to get a bit of footage showing just how tall it is. It must be over 200 foot. In fact, I'm sure it is over 200 foot. It was on a different cycle to usual for me. It kind of went up at a normal-ish pace and then all the way back down. It sort of, everyone just stopped and I thought, is that it? Oh, surely not. And then it absolutely launched really fast and then dropped quite intensely as well, which felt more intense than usual, so it felt like a better cycle actually. Oh, I loved that, really good. So much so, yeah, gonna go back round again, I think. That'll probably be the last time I do it today. I would like to see, well, if I'm gonna do the light show later, I might just do it later. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll come back later, see the light show, and do it again then. Going on Geisterrichter now or something like that. Bit of a horror themed flat dark ride. And this one never has a wait, 5-minute wait advertised. So yeah, chill on this for a bit while it's getting dark outside. Yeah, what a day it's been so far. It's been my best visit to Phantasialand ever already, I'd say. And it's certainly going to get better as it gets dark. Let's go. Really kind of got lucky, but getting things quite nicely done today. Going on Colorado Adventure, only a 25-minute wait apparently, which it's been much longer than that all day. I'm actually really impressed with the wait times today, considering it's a sold out day. I had to get my tickets not from Phantasialand, from someone who couldn't make it on a resale website. Yeah, this is an awesome mine train coaster. Oh, this is a biannually year park for me. Come once every 2 years. Very tempted to start making it an annual trip. It's so easy to get to as well. It's been such a cheap trip, so I've done Saturday to Monday, so I get back to work for Tuesday. I have Mondays off, and yeah, Saturday lunchtime got a flight. Get a flight back Monday. Flight 60 quid. Train return for £10 to the airport. No, £20, sorry. And then accommodation. Yesterday was €25. Today's about €60 because I thought it'd be nice to have a hotel and relax for a bit afterwards before going out and exploring Cologne again. Then yeah, tomorrow just get an evening plane home. Plane, like I said, 60 quid. Theme park tickets. You know, really 250 quid maybe for the whole trip. But to be honest, what are you going to spend going to Alton Towers for the day nowadays? 150 quid including petrol and food and entrance, maybe more. And I know where I'd rather go at the moment. I was just going to say, yeah, I'll put in some footage of the dark ride I've done there. Nothing too much to it, but it's quite nice. No idea what the theme was about. It's in the Chinese area, so is it the ancestors or mythological? I can't get that word right at this time of day. Creatures, I don't know. Had a ride on Colorado Adventure. That is absolutely fantastic train ride. I normally sit near the front because it's so forceful. I think it can be maybe a bit too rattly at the back. But yeah, my ride near the front was fantastic. Worth a longer queue. I only actually queued 15 minutes despite a 25-minute advertised wait that went up to 35 as soon as I entered the queue. When they say 60 minutes for it, which is some been on today, I'd imagine that's more 30 minutes, 40, because it's very high capacity. So I wouldn't be put off by the wait time. Make sure to give it a ride if you're here. Don't give it a miss. Fantastic. I'm going to make my way around the Black Mamba now. Just going to do that wherever the queue is. I love that roller coaster. I think it's about 50 minutes. And I'll try and capture some of the atmosphere of the park, with the lights, etc. Best themed flat rides in the world here. I'll get plenty of footage of it today. Put a short on YouTube of it as well. I might take some footage of it now. I really hope the fire's on. I haven't actually seen it yet, seen the ride itself yet today. I'll probably hang fire here actually and try and get some footage now. Highlights there of the amazing Taron. Probably, well, I don't know if you can say that, but definitely top tier flat ride in the world. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's go over to Black Mamba. Oh, I also put a full off-ride video of Talican that will already be on the channel if you want to watch the full cycle. Definitely worth a watch. There we go then, 40-minute advertised wait for Black Mamba. It is now 5:26. I reckon we'll be on in about half an hour. Just at a guess. Can't wait to get back on this invert. Hopefully get it on it twice tonight, although time is quickly going. Only 2.5 hours till park close. Oh, it might be a bit longer actually, as it's all the way back here. Have two back-to-back rides there on Black Mamba. First one very back row, second one 7th row, so next one from the back. Yeah, I got off the first and they don't have a single rider queue, but there's loads of free seats. So they sort of said, you know, is this seat available? I said, yeah. So I went again, and glad I did. What a roller coaster. It's showing its age a bit. It's a bit, not rough, like on your head or anything, just a bit rattly, the train. But it's very intense. Great inversions on there. And one of the best B&M inverts out there. They don't build them like that anymore with the intensity and things. In general, they don't. I must say, Monster at Greenerland was very good. But yeah, so intense. Flies around the layout. I like the latter half of the layout as well, as it doesn't just go in the brake run, but does a few helixes and things before finishing. Yeah, brilliant ride that. Loved it. Heading over to Talican now. Well, I say that. Might be experiencing some downtime. Yeah, oh, that's a shame. Don't know what's going on there, as you can see. A bit of downtime for Talican. I had a big meal earlier, so I'm going to get a snack or something, so that's what I'll do now. And come back and hopefully it will be reopened. Yeah, it's really got me excited for Nemesis, Black Mamba. Because even Nemesis, how it was riding, just tops Black Mamba. But yeah, some really good adrenaline-filled rides there on Black Mamba. Trying to capture the general atmosphere here, absolutely incredible. put in some footage there of the light show around the wave swinger, which is awesome. There's so many shows, I'm just sort of catching them if I can. I will see Mystery Castle later. But Talican is actually shut. I just read that it shuts at 5:30, the queue. This was a bit of a shame. I can't believe that's like the best ride to look at night. I'm really glad I got footage of it. I just missed that. I didn't see it on the app that it closes at 6. Yeah, 5:30, 6. I'm just taking it easy for the first time today. I got myself a mulled wine, an amaretto. Just taking in the Christmas atmosphere. It is a Christmas event after all, so I must say happy Christmas to anyone watching. Merry Christmas and cheers.
Also erst, ich wollte mal sagen, ich wäre mit dir jetzt gleich gegangen. Ich wollte
Amazing atmosphere, absolutely loving this Christmas event they're putting on here. You don't really think of it as, you know, it's called Wintertraum, and because it's so early, it's like, I don't know if you're watching this years from now, it's mid-November. You don't really think of Christmas typically so much now, but yeah, it's putting me in the Christmas spirit, to say the least. It's lovely, really nice. Hour and a half till park close. I'm going to go to F.L.Y. Probably have another ride on there. I know it's not my favourite, but give it another ride. Check out the lights and that round there. There's meant to be a lot, like a light special there at night. My phone is only on 10%. I've got the latest, newest phone, but I've used it that much today. It is starting to die. I thought about going somewhere and charging it for 15 minutes, but I don't. There's only an hour and a half. It'll probably last roughly that long. Yeah, hope to get a snack on the way because I haven't had dinner. Yeah, just have something little to keep me going. But yeah, let's go and see what F.L.Y is looking like at night. Here we go then, my first ever time experiencing Rückberg at night, and it is breathtaking, absolutely amazing. And I can see why people love F.L.Y. It just isn't for me as much as other rides. I say that. I'll probably come back next year and go on it and be like, oh, it is top 15, top 20 like I said with Taron. I don't see that, to be honest, but yeah, I think I'm going to give it another ride. 60-minute advertised queue. Yeah, got to do it again, really. Yeah, hopefully the vlog doesn't end before I get to share my experience with the F.L.Y and Taron. I'll share them anyway, but I'm not going to use my phone so much. I'm sure people watching this have seen what F.L.Y looks like at night. But yeah, I've got an hour and 10 minutes till park close. I got myself a beer and a sandwich, so I'm going to wait in F.L.Y's queue. If it's an hour, it's an hour. Hopefully it's less, and I get to go and do Taron. Because yeah, Taron, I really do want to do it at night. I've never done it before, I don't think. What an absolute stunning area, coaster. Look at that. Right, I am now actually going on. Like I said, not much charge left. Hour till park close. Hopefully I get on this and Taron. I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes, hopefully. It says 60, how long is it going to be? Well, it happened. My phone died, but with not much of the day left at all. I'm back at my hotel now an hour or two later. I only managed to get on F.L.Y again. It was about a 50-minute queue. I left the ride literally at 8 PM when the park was due to close. I say that, it was 8:02 PM and I came off the ride and the queue for F.L.Y was still open. My bus was at 8:15, so I was going to go to my bus anyway, but I said to I wasn't necessarily going to go to the bus if Taron was still open, so I said to the staff member in front of the queue, I was like, the queue's still open, but it's 8:02. I was like, does that mean Taron will still be open? And he was like, no, this should be closed. so Taron will be closed. I didn't quite know what he meant by that. Maybe he has to wait for someone to come and close it that isn't him. I'm not totally sure. I did make a mistake when I went on F.L.Y at 7:05 p.m. Excuse me. I just didn't think I should have gone to Taron and got 2 rides on there in the dark because of single rider queue. I could have probably done it twice, then gone back to F.L.Y and had a last ride on there. It would have meant probably getting a bus home an hour later, but that would have been fine. So that was a mistake. I often make mistakes, but I feel like at theme parks I normally get things pretty right. But yeah, I wish I'd gotten Taron at night, and I didn't. So that's something that I'm going to have to do next year. Oh well, I love Taron today. Absolutely loved it. It's like I say, I'm gonna do a ranking video as well. That's something else I'm gonna do on this channel of my top 10 coasters. Maybe even 20. Maybe I'll do a longer one and go against the grain. But yeah, I think Taron's gonna be in there. Safe to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks very much. Make sure to like and subscribe. Got plenty more content coming up. Going to be going to Portaventura next to ride the new Uncharted roller coaster and just have a great day there. I love Portaventura. Again, it'll probably just be a one-day vlog, but yeah, that's probably coming next. And yeah, like I say, subscribe to see that, and I'll see you all again very soon. Cheers. Ciao, guys.